Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna be talking about my bike, which is a 2022 Kawasaki Z650, and I'm gonna give you a quick review of how the bike has been for me for about a year. I bought this bike somewhere around 23rd October in 2022, and now it's been more than a year. So the bike is a 649 liquid cooled engine, so my bike is still stock. I have plans to upgrade it, but not anytime soon. Dual channel ABS, 67 point something horsepower with 64 Nm of torque. You know, the bike is quick for what it's worth. I mean, if you're looking for speed around the city, I mean, if there's no traffic, of course. If you're looking for something like that, then this bike is pretty good for it. You know, it's a middleweight street fighter. It's not exactly a superbike, but you can call it a superbike because, you know, it still gives you that feel. And this bike has 790 seat height. So I'm about 5'11". I think any bike for people who are 5'11" would suit them. But my dad is 5'8", and he can also easily sit on the bike, so the seat height is suitable for people with height of 5'8" and above that, I guess. 130 mm of ground clearance. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has only so much ground clearance. So yeah, you will hit road bumps if you are, you know, if you buy this bike in India, you're gonna hit bumps easily. And actually nothing will happen to the exhaust because I've hit many of them myself, but it's still not recommended to get it hit because, you know, you paid so much for the bike and that happens, you're not gonna like it. Ex-showroom is about 630, I think. I don't know if it's increased now, the 2024 version, but back then in 2022 it was sold to me for 8,30,000, so and so. I had to install, you know, the RNG safety stuff, the frame sliders and stuff like that. That is a separate cost. It will weigh 191 kilograms when it's full tank, and the mileage is like, you know, the company says it gives about 21-22. It does actually. It only does that when you're on the highway and, you know, it's a free road and you're just, you know, hitting it. But other than that, around the city, I think it gives about 15, 17, yeah, something like that. That's the basic information about this bike. If you're willing to buy this bike, I would suggest you have experience before with bikes that are lower cc's, because this bike has a kick to it. It is certainly fast, and I think the max speed which is, you know, recorded for this is about 212 kmph, about 130 mile per hour, I guess. I'm not good at calculating miles, but I guess it's 130 mile per hour. I think that's the recorded thing, but I'm not sure if it comes with the speed comes with the stock exhaust, because when you upgrade the exhaust, you get when the bike is put in stage 1, you get about +5 bhp and +5 torque. I think when it's tuned and stuff like that, it goes above 200. Other than that, I think it stays below 200. If you're gonna go for this bike, just be experienced with bikes before. You know, low-end bikes like 350 cc's or 400, and it's a heavy bike. I mean, I know there are heavier bikes, but this particularly is a heavy bike. It's pretty good, so you can handle it. Let me show you the screen. It's kind of dirty, all that dust and stuff. Yeah, there you go. My bike has been serviced thrice. Per service cost more than 20k, because one of my wife was bit off by a rat. Second time, you know, the service wasn't much. Third time, 15 to 17k, because I had to change the air filter, and I got a race air filter. I don't remember the name. It's a B something name, but yeah, I got that air filter. Stuff which you have to get yourself is the radiator guards and the sliders and stuff like that, which I told before. The bike comes with a TFT display screen. It has Bluetooth connectivity. I have not used much of it, so I don't know if it does anything. And it has LED headlights, but I think these are halogen. I'm not sure the turn signals and stuff. My review upon it is I love this bike. I mean, you're pretty lucky if you get a bike like this. I'm pretty happy with the bike. I've fallen on it sometimes, not like major accidents. It's when in the parking and I couldn't handle its weight, I've let it down a couple of times. I mean, accidents can happen anytime. It's not about the bike, it's about you. It's about how you handle the bike. Other than me dropping the bike, there have been no accidents. It's a pretty good bike for someone who's starting out and who wants to go for bigger bikes like 1000 cc's and stuff like that. I mean, there are better options. If you're going for a street fighter kind of bike, the Z900 is also a good option. It's like 2 lakhs more or 3 lakhs more or 4 lakhs more. I'm really not sure, but yeah, there are different options like the CBR 650R R6. These bikes have plus 100 plus HP. So I mean, if you are okay with 100 plus HP and if you're ready to pay extra money for that bike, then go for it. But if you are someone like me who wasn't experienced much with bikes and can get used to the middleweight, and then you can upgrade to 1000 cc, or take something in between again and then upgrade to the 1000 cc, you can go for a bike like this. It's a pretty good choice for someone like me who is still learning about bike. You need to get experienced with how they function and all that stuff. I still don't know many things like what that is. I think that's a rear hugger. I think that's what it is. I seriously don't know. I will be doing major upgrades to this bike, not anytime soon though, but I want to make this bike one-on-one Z650. So let's see if I'll be able to do that. Let me give you a quick startup and we'll ride around a bit. The exhaust is not that loud unless you upgrade it. It's a parallel twin cylinder engine. It's kind of this looks good, but that is ugly. So I mean, I will still change the exhaust, but if you're someone who can't give upgrades to your bikes, then this is also pretty good. Just that it'll keep touching the humps if humps are pretty big. I am like 70 kilograms. Even the person's weight also depends. Sometimes it does touch. It depends on what kind of hump it is. In India how the humps are. So they're not everything is equal. Yeah, so as I was saying, pretty good bike, has pretty good torque. You can go slowly with high gears, doesn't matter, it goes. And if you want to just rush around, then you can rush around. It's a pretty decent bike if you're going for one. You can enjoy the speed, you can enjoy city rides. It does heat up a bit, but then which bike doesn't heat up? So yeah, those are the basic stuff that this bike has. So yeah, if you have any questions about the bike, you can drop them down in the comments below. If I left anything out for you guys, you can just point it out and tell me. I don't know, I don't know how to do reviews. I'm just telling you what I know about the bike. And oh look, mountains. I'm just telling you what I know about the bike and how it is for me. I like the bike and I'm sure you will like it too if you are a person like me. And a person like me is someone who wants to you know, have 1000 cc's in the future, and you know, it's like a upgrade kind of thing for me. So that's why I went for this bike as soon as I started learning bikes, and soon I'll be going for bigger bikes. So if you're a person like me who, you know, wants to get used to all kind of bikes, then this bike is pretty good. And if you have the budget for it, then yeah, you can go for it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you liked it and if you found my review relevant, then please like, subscribe and share it to people so that they can get to know about Z650s, because I really don't see many Z650s in India. I'm sure many are there, but all of you are in hiding, man. And I know there are a couple of YouTubers who have Z650s, but you know, I'm just saying, I haven't seen many Z650 videos, so you know, let people know about the bike, share it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.